Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to Dawn Williams Tarot. My name is Dawn. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for finding your way here. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I did some meditation prior to this reading, and I feel as though the energies for 2024 are quite different than 2023. And we will get into that as we move into your reading. This message is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in the sign of Aries. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. However, keep in mind that this is a general message and not all of the messages will resonate, but I do believe there is something here for everyone. Okay, so today I'm going to pull a single card from the Law of Attraction deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks, which are based on the teachings of Abraham, the Law of Attraction information that has been around for quite a long time. Then I'm going to pull your cards, and then at the very end, I'm going to pull 4 main themes from the Archangel Power deck. So this will either clarify additional information that was shared in the reading, or it'll be a different additional information for you to consider to conclude your reading. So at this time, I'm going to take myself off screen so you can focus strictly on the cards. And then I'll bring myself back on when I do the 4 main things. So your first card from the Law of Attraction deck is, I see myself enjoying absolute, continuing abundance. And the message reads, I choose absolute and continuous abundance, for I understand that there is no limit to the abundance in the universe. That is so very true. And so by my attracting abundance to myself, I am not limiting another. There is enough for everyone. I have said this for a gazillion years. The key is for each of us to see it and want it, and then we will attract it. What a great message, Aries. This is absolutely true. I don't know if you have integrated the Law of Attraction information into your spiritual community or into your spiritual practice, but I would definitely suggest that you might want to look more into that energy because I find it quite helpful. Okay, so I have shuffled these cards quite a few times, and I will shuffle them a couple of times again. As you can see, when the decks are really fat, I have to split them in order to be able to get all the cards to shuffle properly. So, Spirit, I'm calling in our higher selves, I'm calling in our guides, anybody that we are working with on the inner worlds, calling in the God of our heart, calling in our angels and our spiritual helpers. One more split. What do our Aries need to know for the month of January? Start off with the Magician card. Amazing. We have the Moon, Page of Wands, Hangman, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the bat, you've got 3 major arcana cards. I will be discussing each of the cards, and then I will pull clarifying cards for each of them. So the first card is the Magician card. Wow. Okay, so this is representing your energy for the month of January. And the Magician card is about mastery, expertise, and training. So it could very well be that you are going to do some potential deeper spiritual work this month. It could very well be that you are going to learn additional lessons about manifestation, because if you look at him, that's kind of what he's doing on this card. This card is also a card of having all of the tools in your toolbox that you need in order to create the life that you want. This is also a confirmation of you being able to implement and to bring down that higher information from your higher self that will allow you to integrate and to create what it is that you want here in the 3D world, 3D, 4D, 5D world, wherever you are in your manifestations of ascension, okay? So this card right here is a card of mastery. It does say that you have all the tools, you know how to do exactly what it is that you are working towards. So that's a beautiful card. Your next step is the Moon card. Now this again is another major arcana. The Moon is about the subconscious. It is about your really pulling in information from your subconscious, bringing that information forward. It could very well be that many of you had started a dream journal and have been journaling your dreams and are now able to interpret those messages from your dream space. This Moon card is also about mysterious paths, and it's about the path of the unknown. Now, on the Rider-Waite deck, the individual, there is a lobster that is coming up out of the water and is going to take his path that leads to the mountains way in the back. And the mountains represent our challenges in life, but they also represent things that we've been able to master and to as accomplishments, right? It's about accomplishments. So this Moon card is your next step, and we are going to get some clarifiers as to what this is for you. But right now, this is just talking about there's going to some mysteries that are here that we don't have answers to yet, but we're going to get some clarifiers for you. Now, what is obstructing you or is a barrier for you is the Page of Wands. Pages are typically about new paths. It's about a new direction. So this could be that you are just wanting to manifest inspiring situations using your creativity, your passion, your motivations, and your intuition. However, as this is in your obstacles position, it very well could also represent messages coming in or a delayed message, meaning you've been waiting for some information to come through, and at this time it is delayed. It isn't that you're not going to receive that information, it's just that this time it isn't meant for you to know today in this moment. And your strengths position is this Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is a really interesting card. On the Rider-Waite deck, the Hanged Man is on the Tree of Life. He is hanging upside down because he needs to look at his life in a completely different way than he has in the past. So the Hanged Man is a card of delay. The Hanged Man is a card of creative thinking. There is a little bit of distraction here. It could very well be that some of you are feeling as though you are self-sacrificing something for others. I don't know exactly what that is. We will get some clarifiers to see if that is the case. The other thing about the hangman is that this delay is out of your control. So you're being hung upside down on in this situation, which happens to be in your strengths. It's coming in for a reason, a positive reason. And part of it has to do with is because there is a moment of clarity that's going to come in for you. And the only way you would have been able to get this clarity is by this delay. So just relax, realize that Spirit has always got your back. Your higher self is putting you in this position for a specific reason. It is a major arcana card, so it is out of your control. So just try to relax and flow with the information and energy that comes in for you. Your final outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the interesting thing about sevens is you can see that he's already planted his seeds, right? And now he's in this period of deciding whether or not his work was worth the reward. Sevens have to do with obstacles or gaining experience. In terms of gaining experience, it's also about using your existing experience in order to move forward. Now, the pentacles have to do with our physical security, our wealth, our health, our career, possessions, and our home. And right now, he again is in this pause situation. We'll get some clarity on this card as well. But I feel like there is something that you have been working on, very diligently trying to create in your life. And right now, you are in the midst of doing that creation, and you are working towards completion of whatever that is. So now I'm going to pull some clarifiers to get additional information. Can we have a clarifier for the Magician for Aries for the month of January 2024, please? Clarifier for the highest and best outcome for our Aries for 2024. Highest and best outcome, please. Also, I do read all of your comments, so if you have anything you'd like to share with me, please feel free to put it in the comments below. Okay, and your Magician is clarified by this Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about skill. It is about mastering a skill. As you can see, in this deck, it looks a little bit different, but he was hired to create this archway here. It looks like he is in a cathedral of some kind. He was given plans as to how exactly he was supposed to implement that. So this is working in collaboration with others. So it could very well be that not only are you going to be working on manifesting what it is that you want for this year, but it may entail you working with others closely in order for you to be able to carry out what some of those things are for you. And that's kind of what that energy is there. Pentacles again have to do with your physical security and your wealth, your possessions, your career. So it could very well be something to do with your creating something new in your career space or in your monetary space. Can we have clarity for the Moon card, please? Even though it dropped, I don't pick up those. I really like to do the way that Spirit wants me to do, which is split the deck. Split the deck again and take the top card. So it's clarified by the Six of Wands. Now, this is a victory card. So this is awesome. This is a victory card. This is being recognized for your skill set. Again, it could very well be in conjunction with this Three of Pentacles here, where you're being recognized and you're being rewarded for your hard work. You are being elevated within your own space. People are recognizing you. This is a card of persevering. It's definitely a card of overcoming any obstacles, and it's telling you to keep going, keep moving. You are moving in the right direction. I think that there's revelations here within this moon because it is a mysterious path. So it isn't quite obvious yet as to what it is, but it is saying that you are going to have success. And it's not being quite obvious to us yet because it could very well be that you are still working on manifesting that for yourself with this Magician card. Everything works in conjunction with one another. So we build upon those strengths, right? What do we need to know about this Page of Wands, please? Fire for Aries, Page of Wands. This is an obstacle for them. What do they need to know about this obstacle? And it's clarified by the King of Swords. Interesting. So it could very well be that your obstacle has to do with an individual, a person. Kings have to do with knowledge and either gaining knowledge or using existing knowledge. This could be somebody that is a mentor for you. This could be your dad. It is masculine energy. It isn't, it is somebody who really is logical, who likes to think things through, who likes to understand the whys of life, right? That's what this energy is about. And whatever it is that is meant to come in for you could be brought in by this King of Swords or this King of Swords energy. Now, the thing about this king is he is a very succinct in his communication space. He's very clear. He really wants to understand the whys of everything. He really wants to understand the logic behind it. Could be someone who is very good with numbers, really understands the deeper meanings of things. This could be a mentor for you, or this could be a professional that you're going to be working with in order to bring something into fruition for you in terms of your job, or it could be having to do with this success, right? This is a person that's going to be assisting you with that. Can we have clarifier for the Hanged Man, please? This is in their strengths position. What does Aries need to know about this Hanged Man? Card for their best and their highest outcome for the month of January 2020. Cards like to shift around. Here we go. And the Hangman is clarified by, now this is in your strengths position. I am not really happy with just that card. Okay, so I'm going to pull this card as well. Okay, so it looks as though this Hanged Man position is because something's coming in and there's something, a change that is coming in that has to do with winning at all costs. Now, this could be someone who is approaching you and feels as though there is a competition of some kind between you and them, and they are going to do whatever they can in order to win. This could be a situation where you are meant just to walk away. You don't want to have to participate. But if you look, this individual does defeat these other individuals here on the playing field. And then he goes behind and he picks up all of their swords so that he doesn't have to fight them again. Now, this could represent somebody that's coming in that would be this king. This king is an individual who is very financially secure. This king could also be the person that is protecting you from this situation that just came in. It could be that in your job space or in a situation, a family situation, where you have this conflict that's happening around you, or as a result of you being in this delayed position right here, that this king comes along and brings in clarity, brings in a sense of stability, a sense of knowledge, a sense of now, if you look at these grapes here, grapes in this tarot are meant to be very difficult to grow. So this king does have a lot of skill sets. And it could very well be that you might want to speak with this king, have a heart to heart with them in order for you to be able to clear up whatever this issue is for you, this five competing energy here. Now, this card is also a card of change. Five is all about change, is about change in direction and a change of thought. So it could very well be, because the swords are the way that we think and express, that you're going to be changing the way that you think and feel about a situation. And you could very well get clarity from this King of Pentacles right here. Can we have clarity, please, on the Seven of Pentacles? Can you please give me a clarifier for the Seven of Pentacles for Aries for the month of January 2024? What do our Aries need to know to assist them for their highest and best outcome for January? And your Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Death card. Oh, yay. And let's pull one more. Page of Swords. Okay. Now, the Death card. So this, it looks as though, so this Seven of Pentacles is basically saying that you have put in a bunch of seeds somewhere. You planted seeds and now you're waiting for fruition, for things to come up for you. And what is coming in as a clarifier is this Death card. Now, don't get afraid. The Death card is just a card of clarifying that there is a transition and there is transformation that is happening around this energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that there is a death of a person. It just could mean that maybe that you have tried to create something in a way and you recognize and realize it truly is not the true direction that you want to go. So you decide to stop what it is you're doing and start something different. Maybe you want to change. I'm just going to use an example of you're changing your recipe. You're changing an ingredient in something that you're creating, right? It means that you're transitioning from that old. Now, you have this white rose here, and rose is about wisdom, love, courage, and action. And this Death card is definitely a card that is saying that you're going to find some liberation and you are going to be cleared and cleansed of something that is no longer working exactly the way that you had wanted. And something comes in terms of a message from a person. This could be an apprentice. This could be help for you to create this situation in a way that is more beneficial for you. And it does have to do with changing the way that you think about something, or this could have to do with messages coming in regarding this. It could very well be that you have started a project, say at work, and you've put in a lot of time and energy, but somehow or another something has come in and that project is now ending. It could be that there is a lack of funding. It could be that there is a lack of direction from management. It could be that, whatever this project was isn't going to work out in the way that they thought. So they want to bring this to completion of some kind. So a message is coming in of some kind, or it could be that help is coming in for you to complete this, whatever this may be for you. Okay? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull myself back on camera, Aries. And I'm going to pull cards from the Archangel Power deck. And this is such a big fat deck. I've shuffled and shuffled and shuffled before I came on camera as I was doing my meditation for this reading. And basically what I'm going to do is just split the deck, and I'm going to take the top card and the bottom card. And then I'm going to put the deck all together again. And I'm going to do this exact same thing. I'm going to split the deck again. I'm going to take the top card. I'm going to fling it. And I'm going to take the bottom card. Oh my gosh, you got the Magician again. This is awesome. Okay, at this point, before I move forward, if you are new to my channel, or even if you're existing, please like the reading, please. And if you're new, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It just gives you notification as to when I drop more messages for you. Okay, appreciate you very much. Thank you. Okay, so our first card is a major arcana, and it is the New Beginnings card. This card right here is the Judgment card in the major arcana. This is Archangel Jeremiah. This is about starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So the thing about the Judgment card is it is an awakening. It is insight. It is gaining additional information about all the lessons you've had up to this point in your life. Okay, Aries? And now you're going to do a little bit of a deep dive. And the reason why you need to do that deep dive is so that these new beginnings can come in and start manifesting for you. You do have as your next card the Queen of Raphael. This is about following your heart. So this would be the Queen of Cups energy. She is kind, she's understanding, she's very giving, and she's very psychic. Follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. I feel as though this psychic information could be coming in from yourself, from your higher self. I feel as though that, and the reason why I say that is because you've gotten this magician card twice, which is about mastery. So to me, it feels as though you are really mastering your own intuition, your own psychic information, your own psychic abilities. Okay, and this is really important for 2024. 2024 energy is quite different than 2023. 2023, we went within and we did a lot of clearing, cleansing, and shadow work. Well, now we're owning all of that. We're coming out of that darkness and we're moving into the light. And this is saying, follow your heart, Aries. Okay, beautiful card. Four of Ariel is about when you give, you also receive. So this is a card of a give and take. This is a card of abundance. This is a card of sharing your gifts, your wealth, your stability, your physical security. So when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, sometimes we do have that. Extremes in how you save or spend money. So the Four of Ariel, it does represent the Four of Pentacles, which is a card of really feeling as though there is a lack. So you have to really look at where in your life that you're feeling the pinch for money, or the pinch, is that energy overtaking or has a higher weight, right? A higher weight in terms of your life right now. And the guidance would be follow your heart. Now on the Four of Pentacles, one of the pentacles is blocking the individual's heart space. So they're putting their money before their heart, and putting finances or putting that stability of making ends meet and that type of stuff really does create a synergy of lack. So you need to change your perspective on that, okay? You have to change, and that's why it's saying that you're being resistant to change, because if you can change your thoughts about money and change your thoughts about your physical security, you're allowing more of that abundance to come in. So again, tap into this message of choosing absolute, continuing abundance coming towards you, right? Because that's how you attract it. And that's how you will get out of this sense of having to hang on to what you've got. Your final card is the Magician. This is Archangel Raziel. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. And this is about successful beginnings. So again, new beginnings, successful beginnings. You are tapping into this energy. You have all the tools that you need in order to be successful, Aries. I hope that you have found this reading helpful to you. I'm really excited for 2024. I'm really excited for you for this month. I can't wait to hear how this is manifesting for you. So please leave me messages, like and subscribe. And until next time, please enjoy your month of January. Cheers.